Well, hello there, everybody. Put the little microphone on today, see if that works a little better. Well, surprise, surprise, I'm out on my boat again today. Woke up this morning and thought, hey, it's going to be a nice weekend. Maybe we should head out on the boat for the weekend. I see a big fucking rope in front of me here now. I'm not very fucking happy about that. I don't want to get stuck in one of them again. Anyway, so So I decided to get out on the boat this weekend, maybe stay overnight, who knows? The weather holds, it would be a good idea. And anyway, I get onto the boat and as usual, something has to happen, something has to come up. So I noticed a little bit of water in the bilge and I was kind of wondering what that was all about. So I ran the water. Sure enough, my accumulator had sprung a leak and it was pissing water all over the bilge every time the water pump ran for fresh water. So I decided, well, I put epoxy all over it, think if I could epoxy it, at least keep it going for a couple months while I buy a new one, but that did not work. So today I had to go and take the accumulator basically out of the system. So it just means that the water runs a little bit hard on and off because there's no accumulator tank, but it's no big deal except for the fact you got to get the bloody accumulator out and then put in a bypass to bypass where the accumulator used to be. So that's what I was working on, and as usual, when I do something, nothing happened. When I do something to fix something, something else breaks, and sure enough, I whacked my electrical cable. Yeah, why is my face track not working again? Work. So as I said, as I was fixing the accumulator, I whacked the electrical for the onboard camera that's in the engine room and disconnected the cables to that. So of course there's a positive and a minus and I didn't know which one is which. So then I had to go and up and down and get my voltmeter and do this, that, and the other thing. And so instead of leaving at 9:30 in the morning, we ended up leaving at 10 o'clock because I spent half an hour fiddle farting around. Did not make me a happy camper. But anyway, on the way now. I think today we'll head over to Khram, shielded from the wind a little bit, and maybe do a little bit of snorkeling. And we'll do some fishing first, and then do some snorkeling, and well, we'll see how it goes. So we'll update you a bit later. Thanks. A little survey, you can see around where I'm headed. I'm actually headed for this island right in front of us here, which is called Khram. Actually, there's Khram Noi and then Khram Yai. I'm surprised there's not like Navy guys everywhere today trying to keep people off the island. I mean, the whole COVID thing. So anyway, that's where we're headed. Back here is again the Navy and Monkey Island, and this is the good ship Will Chris, of course. We've seen that many times. Wait, whoa, let's not go overboard there, good ship Will Chris. Anyway, hopefully it's been a nice day. It seems to be clearing up a little bit. That's nice. Anyway, let's see how it goes. Well, here we are, anchored off of Koh Khram. About 23 meters of water, a little bit of current, so I had to decide to drop the anchor this time. But when you drop anchor, you got to put a lot more weight on your line to try and get it close to bottom. So that's what I've done. Got two lines in the water, one with 3 hooks, one with 2 hooks, using squid for bait. And we'll see how it goes. I've never fished this spot before, but again, as I said in my previous video, I'm here to go swimming and snorkeling and fiddle farting around. So if I catch a fish, well, that's just a bonus. I don't know I'll see if this thing follows me all the way around to the fishing rod. I doubt it, but we'll give it a try. I think it cannot. It cannot. As I was saying, I'm still not convinced that this face lock is just any fucking good whatsoever. Just doesn't seem to follow you, and it should. Now, okay, if I go beyond the actual limit of the gimbal, I can understand, but just standing up and moving around a little bit, you know, it should track me quite well. But anyway, so I got the 2 lines in the water, but like I said, the current is quite strong, and I just can't get, I can't seem to get it near bottom. But I got a nice cold San Miguel Zero. So that's 0 carbs for those of you on the low carb program. I think you can drink about 33 of these in one day to meet your recommended daily intake of calories. Some fucking thing. I think it's 3% or something it says on the bottle. So 33 of them, and then as long as you don't eat anything else, you won't get fat. Mind you, if you drank 33 of them, you probably wouldn't have time to eat because you'd probably be sleeping on the bed or sleeping in the toilet or something. I don't know. Anyway, enough about the beer. The weather's a little bit overcast, and hoping the sun will come out. There's a couple boats around today, which is nice to see. I haven't seen the Navy knocking anybody off any islands anywhere. I see a lot of boats fishing over there under behind Koh Khram. I think it's time for those stupid fish that I saw yesterday. So they must be catching good fish. All right. Anyway, that's it for now, and we'll touch base a bit later. Cheers. Well, no sooner did I say the Navy isn't here, but the Navy come by in their boat. They're just checking to make sure people don't go ashore. I mean, you can anchor. There's a boat anchored off the beach, but there's no one playing on the beach, and that's the main thing. So glad to see they're out doing their job and doing the right job, not trying to just screw people around. Well, we've decided to not to go to Koh Pai or Koh Khram. We're going to stay here in Koh Khram for the night. I'm in about 3 meters of water. The breeze is going to come from the south, southeast, or south, southwest. It doesn't really matter because we're basically protected on all sides. There's a couple boats here. I do want to tell you that I have at my 50% of my recommended daily intake of San Miguel Zeros. I think I told you guys earlier that 33 would be my recommended daily intake. So you do the math, I'm at 50%. Hanging in there. It's quite nice around here. A number of big yachts have anchored. So talked to one chap, he might anchor for the night, not sure about that, but the winds change, the weather's changed, it's a nice blue sky, can't really complain, so we're going to try and anchor here for the night. Like I said, I'll take a look around if you want. Just change the camera. This is the big boat I was talking to earlier, and then come along here, you see the coastline. It's quite nice, actually. In about 3 meters of water. And believe it or not, during the afternoon, just saw a school of sharks. Actually, didn't just see a school of sharks. A school of sharks was swimming around here for a good 2-3 hours. Feeding on the little fishies all around, and I knew they were sharks because the tails were coming out of the water, and there was a school, at least 5, there might have been 6, maybe 7, but at one point I did see five tails come out. They were about 15 meters, 10-15 meters from the boat, so I threw a stupid lure out there to try to catch them. I don't know why. It's not like I'm going to eat them or anything, but just for the hell of it, I guess. And I didn't catch any, but kind of threw me off swimming. I don't know why. I guess it was the whole Jaws thing. Kind of had flashbacks from the 1970s or whatever. So I didn't go in the water. I lied. I did go in the water, but that was about an hour after I'd seen the sharks disappear, because they had been here for a couple hours and then I hadn't seen them for a while. So I decided I would just go in, but then the tide started pulling me away from the boat. I had to grab the life raft and pull myself back to the boat. So that swim wasn't as enjoyable as it could have been. But anyway, it's quite nice here now. There's just no wind. And anyway, I might have another one, not another one. I might talk again a little bit later. I don't know. See how it goes. So anyway, that's it for now. Cheers. Well, good morning, everybody, from the helm station of the MV Wilkris. Had a nice night there on the hook, just off of Koh Khram. Not a whole lot of wind, not a whole lot of waves, nothing really much, except my anchor alarm went off at 1 o'clock in the morning because I didn't have my phone on data roaming something. I don't know, never seen that before. But anyway, had nothing to do with the anchor of the boat, had to do with my phone, which kind of annoyed me. But other than that little occurrence, nothing really happened. The boat basically stayed in one place, and decided to get up early this morning and head over to Koh Khram because the water's a lot cleaner there, a lot nicer. I went to pull up anchor, and bloody anchor wouldn't come up. The windlass just spin, but it wouldn't pull. So I got a feeling my clutch is going. So I had to go tighten the top nut on the windlass, which the top nut basically clamps down on the clutch. The clutch engages the cogs that grab the chain. So once I did that, no problem, I got it up. But I think I'm going to have to start looking for a new clutch, because it's just a matter of time. You can only tighten it so much, and then after that you can't tighten it anymore, and it's worn and it doesn't work. So that's what I'm looking at now. It's not that much. I just got to take it apart and install a new clutch cone. So but anyway, it's not a very nice day today. It's a bit overcast, no wind, but I thought it was going to be sunny this morning, and it just hasn't happened. So I got another 55 minutes, 57 minutes to Manwi Chai. Engine seems to be running smoothly. Good temperatures, good exhaust temperature, coolant temperature, exhaust waters, everything seems to be okay. So, well, we'll update you once I get to Wee Chai and see what the water's like. Chai. Ouch. Well, it's my last video for the day. Heading back in. The fishing was wildly unsuccessful. It was hot. It was not very windy. The wind's picked up a little bit now, but no, it wasn't very good. There was a lot of people fishing out past Koh Khram, but I didn't feel like going out there today. I just, playing around a little bit. So now I'm cruising back into Ocean Marina, and should be back there within an hour or so, hopefully, all going well. I now have got my computer hooked up to my camera in my engine room, so I can watch how my engine's behaving itself while I'm at the helm, which is a nice feature, especially if things start to go a bit squirrely on the gauges. You can take a quick look and see if water's pissing out somewhere, or oil, or whatever. Some sailboats out here today, mind you. I guess the wind's picked up in the afternoon. This morning there was just nothing, no wind whatsoever, so the sailies obviously weren't very happy about that, but the afternoon the wind's picked up a little bit, coming in from the southwest, so they can fiddle fart around in the bay, and that's about it. So I did lose my favorite shirt. I left it over the rail because I went swimming today, and I forgot to tie it off, and then I decided to move, and then lo and behold, it was gone. So I did a brief search for it, but it's a black shirt in the water, so the chances of me finding it were slim and none. But I thought I'd give it the old 5-minute college try, and I did that, but I never could find the bloody thing. So So anyway, hopefully we'll get back okay, and we'll have another video online soon. So fair enough. Talk to you later, guys. Cheers.